Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Now, I went for a little different setup today. I thought, you know what, I want to get comfy, I want to get cozy, I want to just chat about all things camp, and the sofa was the best place to do that. So I'm coming to you from the sofa, which is actually really nice. This is really strange sitting and filming on the sofa, but I love it. So today's video, I wanted to film kind of like a things you didn't know you needed to pack for camp. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me questions about, oh, what's something that you took to camp that you didn't think you'd need, or what you bought over that you didn't think you'd need to buy. And I thought, you know what, let's do a top things that you need to, but not even just need to buy, you just need to pack and take with you. Like a lot of this stuff you will have already, but it's little things that I find I always sometimes forget to take as I'm packing. I'm like, oh my god, how have I forgotten about that? Sorry, I just had a little readjust there. I think that's a little bit better. But yeah, because I keep forgetting that we're in December now, like we're nearly at the end of the year, and as soon as January hits, like camp is virtually here. That's what I always tell myself, and people are going to be starting their preps now, start buying things, start like looking at what they want to pack. So this is a good video to come out now, so you can kind of like have a little think about what you want to start buying, because I am going to start doing my Camp America hauls again very soon. I absolutely loved filming these videos and you guys really like them as well. So I'm going to go shopping. I've got 3 weeks off over Christmas, guys. I've never had this long off over Christmas in my entire life. I've always worked like retail or restaurant jobs, so I've never had time off over Christmas. So I'm gonna have so much free time, and some shopping days are definitely going to be happening. So stay tuned for those videos, because like I say, I know you all really like those videos. But yeah, I'm just going to go through a few things. I've got a couple of things on my phone, just again things you didn't know you needed to pack or to buy or to take with you to camp. Some of these things you can buy when you get out there. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy this really random, like fun video about what to take with you. But yeah, okay, first thing I want to talk about is a rain jacket. Now, this is something that I've like had different things with every year. Like I haven't needed it every single year, but the years I've needed it. Like it's rained a lot. So my second year, it rained so much. I think we had like 60% rainy days throughout the summer. Like rainy days, we have like a rainy day schedule at Tyler Hill, and obviously certain activities can't open when it's absolutely torrential raining. So I needed a rain jacket for this summer, but the summer just gone. We only had 2 rainy days out of the entire summer, and I think they were only half rainy days anyway. So a summer like the one just gone, I didn't need a rain jacket, but I would always advise taking one with you or buying one pretty soon as you get there, because in certain parts of America, well, where I am, when it rains and it storms a lot. Now you can get the little rain jackets that really compact, like really small, and just take one of those with you. It doesn't take up any space, it doesn't weigh anything. Take that in your case with you, so you've got something for when you get there. You can always buy a nicer one or a better quality one when you get there if you feel that you need one, but definitely try and take one with you, because if it rains in the first few days and you haven't been able to get off to a Walmart or a Target and it rains, like, you will be drenched. Absolutely drenched. Okay, next I'm going to talk about, I have spoken about this before, and it's taking minimal toiletries. Now this will completely depend on the person. I've just preferred taking not a lot of toiletries, because I take a hell of a lot of clothes with me to camp. I'd rather take more clothes and shoes and like fancy dress stuff and themed outfits than toiletries, because I can buy the toiletries very easily when I get to America. Now if you have like a specific shampoo or conditioner or shower gel that you need to use, then obviously like take those with you if you're not sure if you can get them out there. But I find that toiletries are so incredibly heavy, and they take up so much space in your case, and they weigh so much than just like clothes and stuff, that I'd rather take more clothes and buy my toiletries out there. That's just a little tip that might be helpful for you guys. At my camp, we literally get sent to Walmart or Target within the first 3 or 4 days maybe of getting out to America. Even if you're planning on spending a few days in America before heading to camp, you can grab some toiletries then. I just find it's easier than taking all my toiletries with me. Like I'll take my initial stuff, I'll take like little mini things just to get me through the first few days, and then I'll just go and buy them when I get there, because I've just found that works easier for me. But it's completely up to you. Okay, next thing is a rucksack for time off, and this is something that I forgot to take with me this year. The TV's talking to me. This is weird. What? Yeah, so I took my suitcase and then a big duffel bag that like doubled as a rucksack and a duffel, but it was a really big rucksack, quite long, like quite a big one. And then I just took a bum bag, and I then found that when I was like going on nights off and time off, I didn't have a little bag, like an overnight bag, to pack like a towel, like a change of clothes, some swimwear, different things I just needed for a day off. I didn't have anything to pack that in, so literally just taking a little rucksack. Most people would travel with this as their hand luggage bag. I just went over the top and took a ridiculous amount of luggage, but that's just me. But yeah, make sure you have like a little rucksack or a little tote bag or something you can just chuck as an overnight bag, because That comes in handy. You don't have to take like a big rucksack or something that you've used traveling just for a night off. Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about is packing cubes. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that packing cubes are literally my best friend, and so it's going to help you pack. Like, you can literally get packing cubes from Amazon or eBay for like £7 or £8 for a pack of maybe 7, I think you can get, and they come in different shapes and sizes, and they're just so handy to pack your things in. I've just been and grabbed my packing cubes because I thought, you know what, I've got some handy, I'll show you them. They're so ideal. They literally just sort of like fabric bags, and they come like this, and they literally put everything in so nicely. Like, I always normally keep one for like shorts, t-shirts, swimwear, hoodies, like leggings, and it's just nice that then they're all like in one spot and you know what's in everything. This is just another one. This is just like a mesh one. Like, they all come like a little bit different, like I said, so they're just really handy. And it's really ideal that when you then first get to camp and you don't want to unpack, or you can't really unpack all of your stuff straight away because you don't know what bunk you're going into, they're just so handy that I could be like, oh, I know my leggings are in here, I need a pair of leggings for tomorrow. You don't have to go through your entire case and throw things about and literally rummage through and find something. These are so ideal, and I know so many people that now travel use these as well, and they are a lifesaver. So top tip, get yourself some packing cubes. Okay, next up is a decent pair of trainers. Now, you're going to be walking around quite a lot, or you'll be up on your feet a lot, you'll be quite active. Don't take shoes that either rub your feet or are uncomfortable, or you just know you're not going to last very well in. Like, invest in a decent pair of trainers because it will be so worth it. Now, a pair of trainers, actually, I bought some. These are some I prepared earlier. At camp, these were really popular, and I'd never heard of this brand until camp. I'm pretty sure it's kind of new. I have no idea, but they're the On Clouds, and these are the comfiest shoes ever. Like, these are amazing, and you can get waterproof versions as well, which a lot of the people at camp had the waterproof ones. These I don't think are waterproof, but the waterproof ones were insane. Like, you literally, they're completely waterproof. Like, it was nuts. And obviously, like I say, when the rain comes at camp, you want to make sure you've got a decent pair of waterproof shoes, which takes me on to my next thing actually, which is a pair of wellies. Don't take these with you. Like, I would definitely recommend maybe buying a pair when you get out there. Again, it's not necessary. It'll depend how much it rains, but when it rains, like I say, you want to have a good pair of wellies. It will be such a nightmare if you've got no waterproof shoes and you're having to go out in the pouring rain. It's the worst thing ever is when my feet get wet. Like, I hate it. So I would normally always buy a pair of wellies. Like, I've got a pair left over from like last year now that I just keep at camp because I don't need them anywhere else. But yeah, decent pair of trainers, some waterproof shoes maybe when you get there, will sort you right out. Okay, next up is a water bottle. Like, make sure you take a decent one, or at least look at buying one when you get there. I have like a really good hydro flask, and it is literally my go-to. I take it everywhere with me. It's literally been everywhere with me now, and it's nice to get one of the thermal flask ones that keep drinks cold or like hot. It's just nice to be able to have a really cold drink that stayed cold all day, because it gets hot at camp, and plastic water bottles just really don't do it, and they're obviously not as good anyway. But yeah, definitely invest in a water bottle, or buy when you get out there. You can buy really nice ones from Target or Walmart, but I like taking one with me. It's just handy to have. Okay, next up is glitter. Now, I talk about glitter all the time. Glitter, or like face paint, or crazy accessories, something you can take that's just a little bit fun. And even if you don't have loads of themed outfits that you're going to take to camp with you, at least if you've got some little things like that, it can kind of make any outfit a little bit more fun. Like, glitter is a must. I love glitter at camp. My kids love when I have glitter, and it's just really fun to either put on your face, on your hair, on your body. It's just fun. Definitely take some glitter. Okay, next up is a speaker. Now, this isn't necessary for you to take. I just hope that someone has one there. I didn't take a speaker with me to camp, and the kids all come with speakers, so it's quite handy for music in the bunk. But when you've got time off and you're either spending time like out in the sun somewhere, or chilling out, or having some drinks or whatever, you want to sometimes have some music. Or, well, we went on a boat one day, and luckily someone had a really good speaker, so either take a speaker or hope someone takes one. Like I say, I don't normally take one. I will have one to take next year because I've got a speaker now, but I didn't. So that's kind of a random one. Okay, next up is some self-care items. Like, take maybe like face masks or some nail polish that you can do, like, just that you feel like you're taking care of yourself, because sometimes you can feel like you haven't been taking care of yourself whilst you're at camp, because everything's so hectic and so full on that sometimes you need to remember to take a step back and look after yourself. Right, my camera just died out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere, I didn't charge it, but I'm back. I also changed my earrings. How pretty are these earrings, guys? A brand sent me them, not an ad, just thought I'd tell you. And this really cute little ring. How pretty is that? It's a brand called Linear. I'll put it on the screen and I'll leave their Instas down below if you want to check it out. But it is like really nice, like gold plated sustainable jewellery. Really pretty. I'm actually obsessed. Sorry, little side note, not an ad, just thought I'd let you know why I had new earrings in. But yeah, these kind of self-care items, you can obviously buy face masks and stuff when you get out there. I would recommend having them at some point though. Like, your kids and other counsellors will probably come with little bits like that, but sometimes it's so nice to have a little bit of a spa day. Like, we would have spa days most days during rest hour. It was just nice to chill, like have a relax, put a face mask on, do some like hand massages, paint your nails. It was just so nice. Okay, next thing is take some warm clothes. Like this is something I always forget that you are going to need. You think, oh, I'm going for the summer, like it's going to be roasting hot, and it will, hopefully, in the main, but sometimes it can get cold, and it can get really cold at night, and especially the first few weeks in June at my camp in Pennsylvania, it can be quite cold in June, then it picks up towards July, and August is like really hot normally. But you want some cozy clothes for the evening, like especially even if it's a rainy day, even if it's like cold, you want some like joggers, some sweatshirts, some hoodies, so make sure you have some cozy warm clothes. Okay, next thing you're probably not going to know you needed, you will if you've watched my videos before, is a million pairs of socks. Now, you will never have too many pairs of socks because somehow they go missing all the time. I have no idea where they go, but take as many as possible. Again, you can buy some of these when you get out there, you can stock up on more socks, but they just go missing all the time. But take as many as possible. Okay, next up is hair ties. Now this is probably again a given, and you're going to know that you need to take hair ties. Again, like socks, they go missing all the time. Like they go missing normally, not even just at camp, but take as many as possible. You are going to need hair ties. It gets hot, you'll want to tie your hair up and out your face. You might also want to do some crazy hairstyles if you're dressing up sometimes. Make sure you got some hair ties. Also take the little elastics as well. I find they're amazing for doing funky hairstyles instead of like normal big like thick hair bubbles. Okay, take some colourful clothes and accessories. Now this isn't something you have to necessarily take before you go, but definitely look at purchasing some when you get out there. Even if you've got like a funky coloured pair of shorts or a t-shirt or some socks, take them because they can always normally be used in themed events. Someone actually asked me what kind of themed events we have like at Tyler Hill and what kind of things I'd need outfits for. So some of our biggest, like most popular themed events are always like neon, tight and bright, animal, Hawaiian, blackout, whiteout, jerseys, pajamas. We'll do all of these themes throughout the summer now. You're not expected to have something for every single theme. I definitely don't. When you go, you can share a lot of things. Like other counselors have stuff, campers have stuff. Like you're able to share a lot of things anyway. So don't go taking loads of this kind of stuff because you don't want to waste all that space packing as well. Like take some bits that you've got if you've got them. But what's nice is that if things double up as normal items as well. Like I've got a bright pink t-shirt that would be cool for me to wear normally just over the top of a bikini on like a beach day. And it also doubles up as something I could wear for tight and bright. So try and think smart about what you're going to take and what you might need to pack. Think of things that can double up for not just one thing. Like don't just take one thing that's only going to be worn for an animal event, if that makes sense. Okay, take a bum bag. Now this is something that I think I bought out at camp my first summer because I didn't have one with me, and they're so ideal to have, even just for time off and traveling as well, but even like taking stuff around camp with you. If you've got, like you might have certain kids in your bunk that have inhalers or certain medication or EpiPens, and it's always ideal to have a bum bag. Now the kids will probably come with a bum bag anyway, that their stuff will go in, you'll just probably have to carry it. But I find it's nice having a little bum bag just to like put a lip balm in, my phone if I'm taking that round with me, if I'm taking photos for the day, some hair bubbles, some deodorant, all that good stuff in a little bum bag, you know, it's just handy. But yeah, definitely for traveling and time off anyway, you'll need a bum bag even if you don't use it at camp. Okay, next thing you might not know you want to pack for camp is like things that remind you of home. So maybe some like little photos from home or some letters that someone's wrote you or something that reminds you of home, because if you're feeling a little bit homesick in those first few days, they're really nice to have. And everyone sticks photos up in the bunk. Like the kids will come with loads of photos, and it's nice that you can stick some photos up from home as well, and just makes you feel settled and all at home. It's very cozy. Okay, next up, take some sliders or some flip-flops or anything that you can just slip onto your feet if you go down to the pool. Now this is probably a given, and this will be in a camp packing list that your camp or agency will send you, but make sure you have some, because I know some people that get there and they're like, oh wait, I don't have anything, I want to buy some Crocs. This is something I've always said to myself, I will never have a pair of Crocs, and now I want a pair of Crocs. It's actually insane. So all the kids and most of the camp counsellors come with Crocs, and I was always like, no, I just don't like them, I don't get them. And then we actually went on like a rafting trip, like a tubing trip, where we all had like big rings and we floated down the river, and we had to wear Crocs, and I didn't have any, so I borrowed a pair of Crocs, and they were actually so comfy. So I think I've been converted. So take a pair of Crocs or sliders or flip-flops, because something like that you might need, obviously, like those kind of shoes. You'll need them anyway if you go down to the pool or the lake at camp, but they're also just handy to have. Okay, last thing I want to talk about is just having some nice clothes, some nice shoes, maybe a nice bag. I think people forget that you are still going to have time to yourself, like time off, time for traveling, so make sure you have some nicer outfits. My first summer I took no nice clothes with me, and I didn't realise I'd be dressing up and going out as much as I was, like just having to put on nice clothes. And because you spend so long in activewear and like a staff t-shirt, when you've got time off, you want to just be able to put on a nice outfit just to feel like you've kind of put yourself together. I remember when we went traveling this past summer, we were so excited to actually get ready and put nice clothes on because we just hadn't really done it all summer. Like, you put on like a pair of denim shorts or a skirt or a cute dress, but like we were getting dressed up, especially when we went out in Vegas. We got dressed up, and it's nice to be able to do that. So make sure you do have some like nice things to put on, whether it's whilst you're at camp or when you're traveling, because I got my mom to send me out like a bunch of nice clothes my first summer because I didn't take anything nice with me. Again, you can always buy stuff there and you'll accumulate so much stuff over the summer. I always think takes a little pair of heels, because so many of the girls I went traveling with didn't have heels. We ended up trying to buy some out there, because if you're going out and you're getting dressed up and you're wearing a fancy dress, you can't just stick on some trainers with it. Think about taking something like that, something that's going to make you feel like nice and dressed up, because you will need dressy clothes. And if you do something like we do at the end of camp, we do like an end of summer like banquet bash, and everyone gets dressed up, puts on a cute outfit, and you want to feel like you've put yourself together, because like I say, you've spent so long in just activewear and uniform and staff shirts and stuff. So definitely take stuff like that. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this really random, chill, chatty video about what you might need to take to camp. Now, like I say, the shopping videos are going to start. I think I might go and do some shopping this weekend actually, and vlog me shopping. Side note, Meg, my best friend from camp, again, I'll insert her here. I met her at camp. I literally didn't even know this girl existed 6 months ago, and she is my absolute soulmate best friend. Like, you know when you have those people in your life that you realise you're like, this girl came into my life for a reason. So she actually gets out to Australia in a week, and I am so excited. And like I said at the start of the video, I've never had so much time off over Christmas. So me and her have so much planned, and Sally, the trio, you've heard about the trio before. 3 of us are going to be out here for Christmas and New Year together. So we've got so many camp video ideas planned, and might suggest that we go and do some camp shopping, because that'll be very ideal for us to do, and it'll be nice for us to do it together and vlog the day and go for a little shop and show you what we buy. But yeah, get excited guys, start planning, start prepping, start buying stuff that you might need, because even stuff that you would buy normally day to day, like just you can start buying things within that, like socks, stock up on socks. Every time you go to Primark, buy some socks. That's what I really miss, is Primark, just for my essentials, because nothing quite hits the same as Primark over here, which is really sad. But yeah, thank you for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done, cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.